Good morning, everyone. This is M4J Watt Replays, and today we have 3 more games for you here today, and this first one is Respect RNG driving the KV-2. You are going to see some lag in this replay. He doesn't have the greatest internet connection whenever he is playing, so it is going to be a little bit glitchy, but don't mind that. He has a fantastic game in the KV-2, and that is what counts. So he pushes right up here. There's the KV-1S. He spots right off the bat. Tiger P over there. He's going to load up the armor piercing, see if he can't get a shot there on him, but the Gravedigger on his team drives right out in front. No idea what he was doing. Fortunately, the KV-1S is going to poke, so he loads up the HE, gets a beautiful shot there into him, and the Jagdpanzer IV sets him on fire and takes him out. Or no, sorry, his KV-2 sets him on fire, and the Jagdpanzer IV still takes him out. So there's the Stutter Emil on the enemy team. He's not going to be able to reload in order to get that reload in time to get that shot off. Tiger P doesn't look like he wants to poke very far, knowing that KV-2 is there. So he's just going to sit here and wait for somebody else to be spotted, and hopefully he can get another shot off. So he was going to poke there, but the Black Prince kind of rudely drove out in front of him. So he unfortunately was unable to really poke, but probably the best. There's the enemy SU-152 spotted. He just fires. So he's going to aim in on him, fires, and gets a beautiful 1058 roll into the very top of that SU. Leaving him at just 2 health. So now he needs to pay attention to this Chaffee around behind him. His medium tank, I believe the Leo, yes, the Leo is going to attack the Chaffee. He's going to back up, try to get behind cover, but he is going to want to try to put an HE round in him. Is he going to be able to do it? He's going to aim in, Chaffee starts to move, he fires, and he is able to get a nice HE round into that Chaffee. So now he's going to turn around again. He's already up to 2,600 damage in just 3 shots. But he still needs to be careful. There's that SU-152 and the Tiger 1 there. He's going to load up the AP. Unfortunately, the Tiger gets back just before he finishes reloading. His Leo takes out the SU-152. The Tiger P starts to poke out, so he's going to turn over towards him with the armor piercing. As you can see, some of that lag there, he fired way before he hit the Tiger P, but he actually did hit him. And there goes the Tiger P for his second kill. So it looks like his team pretty much has it in the bag now. The Leo takes out the enemy Tiger 1. The Gravedigger is going to take out, or actually no, he's going to armor piercing into the side of the Stutter Emil, taking him out. And now it just leaves the Wi-Fi Firefly on the enemy team. So he's going to push up into this bush here, start driving towards the cap area, but there is the Wi-Fi. So hopefully he can get up the hill and reload. Is he going to be able to make this shot through here? He's going to load up the armor piercing, goes through the barrels, gets high roll, and takes him out. But a beautiful game there in the KV-2. Very good shots there. Mastery class badge, or ace badge I should say. 4,100 damage, 4 kills, and a very good game. And next up, another replay, yet another one from D_O. And he is again driving his WZ-121FT. And I did tell him not too long ago, you're going to have to start sending me replays with about 5,000 damage, because you do so well in this tank, I'm able to post way too many of these replays. So, for a few more videos, when he's driving this tank, it's going to be about 4,500 damage, but after those, it's just going to be 5,000. But anyways, he pushes up here, spots that Tiger 2, gets an arm-piercing round to the side of his turret, and in this position, this tank is practically invincible. That lower plate is hidden, and the only thing they have to shoot at is his upper plate, and from this distance, you just can't go through it. Unfortunately for that Tiger, or fortunately for D_O, bad for the Tiger is using the stock 8.8 centimeter gun. There's somebody over there sniping at him, did 5 damage with the HE, no idea who that could be. He gets a nice round to that KV-3 there, he's going to turn back over, and it was the enemy Tiger 1 shooting HE at him. I have no idea why, but he gets a beautiful shot there on the side of his turret. Tiger 2 Savage isn't going to be poking up anymore. It doesn't look like but he's trying to bait a shot there. So he's going to see, there's the IS poking around the corner, but he pokes right back very quickly. So who's he going to go for? He goes for the IS, gets around there into the side of his hull. Tiger 2 starts to poke up there, so he's going to go for him instead of the IS, who's now a one-shot, but nobody goes for the IS, kills him. Unfortunately, he misses that shot there. There's the SP1C. Is he going to be able to reload in order to be able to take him out? Yes, he is. There goes the SP1C. Now he's going to focus on this Tiger 1. Now he's going to turn over to the enemy IS. Is he going to be able to reload in time in order to take him out? Unfortunately, the Annihilator is able to put his rounds into him before he is able to turn over there and hit the IS. It's now a 4 versus 4. I would probably start pushing in now, trying to change the meta up a little bit. His tank inside's getting wrecked there. He's going to wait for this Tiger. Last seen coming over this way. Tiger does not spotted yet, but there he is. He's not going to be able to get that shot off. Is he going to poke up? Is he going to poke up? Yes, he is. Unfortunately, he does bounce that on the gun mantlet. He is spotted. Again, not a big deal. Nothing can really penetrate him, except for the fact that the enemy SU-152 is flanking around. So he's going to turn towards him, get a shot there on his side, and he's just going to use his significantly better mobility to get around behind this SU, puts on the adrenaline, and maybe he can get another shot on his side. There he goes for that shot there. Hopefully he can get around to his side. Now he's just going to try to bounce that shot, but he's the DPM, takes out the SU-152, and now he is going to come over here and start go back to his position and get some more shots on these encroaching heavies. Tiger 1 gets shut down there by his Annihilator. He's going to put a round to the front of this Tiger 2, or his turret, I should say. Gets a nice shot there, leaves him at 51 health. The enemy Centurion 1 starting to rush now. Unfortunately, there goes his Tiger 1. Is he going to be able to get a shot? No, his gun impression is not just enough, or is just enough. Puts around through the gun mantlet of that Centurion. Here comes that Centurion. It's getting around to his side. Hopefully he can turn just in time. The Centurion's going to go behind this hill, but he's going to turn over here, gets a shot there into the Centurion, and the Tiger 2 is starting to push now. He's going to go around this corner, gets another nice bounce from the Centurion, takes him out, and now here comes the Tiger 2, making a big mistake. He takes a shot from the Tiger, and now he is going to push up, and he is going to turn and take him out with an armor-piercing round to the front. But a very, very well-played game there, and the WZ-121FT managed to pull off 4,500 damage, 5 kills, and yet it wasn't a Mastery Class badge. That just goes to show how good that tank is. And finally, we have a game in the T7 combat car at Tier 2, and this is one of my own games, and it actually managed to place, I believe, 4th place in the Hall of Fame for this tank in the Season 1 2020, although it is now, I believe, 7th or 8th place since that had come out, and this was like right after these tanks got buffed. It's still nowhere near how good it was before 5.5, where it was doing 200 damage per magazine, even if it had a 12-second reload. But it's still a very good light tank. Does about 100 damage per magazine, 110 or so, reloads in 8 seconds, very good accuracy when it's firing. It's a little light tank that I just have fun playing. So I'm trying to poke up here, using my 15 degrees of gun depression. I can't really poke up though, so I'm going to wait on this cruiser to do it. Put a couple of rounds into him, only 50 damage. Unfortunately, he is able to put 2 rounds into us, so I do need to be careful when I'm fighting this cruiser. So I'm telling my team, you need to move up. It's low tiers. Nobody listens. The cruiser 2 pokes up again. We put another magazine into him, only penetrating around half of the shots. My team is actually starting to push up on the base, so we're going to poke back up this hill here. We see that cruiser 3, we're going to go for a magazine on him. Unfortunately, it only does around 84 damage, but we're just going to poke back down, reload, and see if we can't poke back up. We're going to go for the cruiser again, but then we see the T2 medium. So we're able to get our entire magazine at him for 106, poke back down, and reload. And that's really all you have to do in the T7 combat car, is peekaboo. Just poke up, poke back out, fire your magazine, and go back down. And we just took out that cruiser 2 there, so we're going to poke back up. We're going to take out this T2 medium there, and we're going to turn over to this PZ2 here, get one section, or one little clip there, and we unfortunately do bounce the other. So we're going to finish reloading, poke out, and maybe we can get him again. We're going to go for his track this time to see if we can't keep him there. Get 94 damage, take off his track, and he is going to be taken out by my team. At least I think. Nope, we're going to poke up to clear him, and then we're just going to go for that magazine reload and start pushing up. So there's only 2 tanks left, a T2 medium and a PZ-38T. They're probably at the spawn. We haven't seen them all game. So we're going to come over here, see if one of them, there's the PZ-35T, sorry, and the T2 medium's AFK. I'm going to go for this T2 medium with my entire magazine, get 99 into him. I should have gone for the PZ-35T, but I went for the big juicy target instead. So we go for this PZ-35T here, get 84 into him, and then again, back up to reload. Cruiser 3 tries to get some shots off there, don't know what he was shooting at because he missed both times. Poke back out here, go for that PZ-35T again, and then we're going to, again, back up and hide behind this rock. And then the T2 medium wakes up. He's actually starting to move around now. So we go for this PZ-35, he gets taken out by our T-26. I need to be careful here, I'm only at 137 health. So we're going to go for this T2 medium's front, get a nice 99 magazine clip into him. The Cruiser 3 is going to poke out, get another shot into him. Are we going to be able to take this T2 medium out? No, we are not. The Cruiser 3 does that. But all the same, a very, very nice game in the T7 combat car. Surprisingly balanced 110 damage. Got 1,115 damage and 3 kills. And yet no ace. So that just shows you just how good this tank is. But that is all for today, folks. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. And that is it. This is M4J Watt Replays, over and out.